Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 different ways I add harmonies the to the vocals along with AI. So one of the ways is I just record straight, and I'm gonna do it step by step so that you can see exactly the exact steps that I'm taking. 3 little piggies. Let me see. 3 little piggies went out one day. Let me see. Three little piggies. Three little piggies went out one day. Three little piggies went out one day. Okay, there you go. Three little piggies went out one day. 3 little piggies went out. I'm really trying to find something significant. Let me see. 3 little piggies went out one. 3 little piggies went out one. 3 little piggies went out one day. Okay, here we go. 3 little piggies went out one. 3 little piggies went out one day. Okay, one more time. 3 little piggies went out one day. So I always tune them. So let me show you how I do it. So if we listen to it by itself, and I usually have the volume a little lower so we won't get the background noise, but we can kind of clean that up in Audimee. But so what I do here is after I record it, I double click it and I go to vocal edit right here, and I click that, and then I tune it. And the reason why I tune it is because, again, AI ain't going to be fussy with my crazy hoarse voice. And I got to be as clean as possible to convert it for the kids' voice, right? So here we go. All right. All right, so I'm going to hit correct pitch. And I may not correct it, but I hit that anyway. Okay. And then I go ahead and fine pitch it. 3 little piggies went out. Okay. 3 little piggies went out one day. So let's listen back. Okay, then I go in here, and after I do that, I go in here, I select all of them, and I take this node here, and I kind of, this is like auto tune right here, like all the way crushed, like T-Pain. That, so I hear that I'm off key over here. Right there. 3 little piggies went out. So really that should be like, okay, that's good. So that's too tight. So I roll it off a little bit, I back it up a little bit. So probably like something down there. And this way I know for a fact that the vocals is going to be clean and nice. Also, I like to sometime, because my voice is so deep, I turn up the format. So we're starting to collect artifact, but we might be okay when we go to Audimee. Sometimes Audimee ignore it, but I had to test it. I had to see what happens when I take it to the Audimee. So I go back here, and now I right click and I bounce that. Let's see, bounce this. We bounce to this, and I'm gonna call this 3 piggy demo because I'm showing you. So 3 piggy demo. So then I hit save, and then I go to Audimee, and right here, and what I'm going to do is delete all of these. This is a new song I'm working on, and we're going to go ahead and add that file to 3 piggies. Right here, there it is. 3 little piggies went out one day. So they got some artifacts in it before I even bring it in. But sometime Audimee will ignore the artifacts. So we're going to go ahead. Let me see. I'm going to remove noise and background vocals because it seems like you can hear just a teeny bit in there. And we're going ahead and hit convert. And you'll see that I got it at 10 because I want it as close to her vocals as possible. It says here decrease to retain more characteristics and articulation from the input. Useful when input is non-English. Higher values may introduce artifacts. I just noticed the lower, the better conversion. Now let's listen back and see if those vocals worked.
Little piggies.
Oops, I meant to pitch it. In particular, I have to pitch it because, of course, I have a male tone, male vocals. You don't have to pitch it because it's already a female frequency. So it's just a clean transference for you. That may be taking me a little longer because I'm pitching it.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Okay, now that actually sounds pretty clean. Usually I do a double Audimee. Like lately I've been doing a double Audimee. And what I mean by double Audimee is I would do my vocals, and before I even convert it to her directly, I actually take it to a real female. I pick one of these girls based on the type of song, white girl or Ava, Haley, I pick one of those and I'll convert it to them, and then I'll take those converted vocals and then I'll give it to her. But if it's really small and short, I don't waste time doing that. I kind of just do that on the long ones. All right, so let's go ahead and download that. That's already downloaded. Now let me drag it in, and let's delete the original one and put the other one here. And now here is the harmony with both of the AI vocals. Okay. Now, so I see what that did. Okay, so all right, so I thought I did the harmony, but anyway, when I pitched it, it ended up being the same thing. So listen. Okay, and this one. Okay, so you're here. This was actually the conversion with the white lady, and this is the conversion with me, and they both sound extremely similar. But I guess the end part is the harmony. So you can hear right now. Okay, and that's how I do those harmonies. Now again, I pitched it so it ended up matching the note, but you hear the harmony in the end. So that's one way. The other way I do it is to actually really what I'll do is take this and really just copy it. Hold control and drag, and now I copied it. So this is the first layer, and then this is the second layer, and then I'll pitch tune the harmony here. So let me show you. Okay, so let's make sure both is open. Yeah, okay, they're both open. So what I'll do is three. See that? That's how I do it. Three little piggies went out.
3 little piggies went out. 3 little piggies went out. 3 little piggies went out one. 3 little piggies went out one day. 3 little piggies went out one day.
See, and that's how I do. That's the second way I do it. And so let's listen in context. Oh man, you know what? You're not even hearing it, and I apologize for that. Let me play it where you can actually hear it right here.
3 little piggies went out one day. They all built their houses, each in a different way.
They all built their houses in a different way. But that's the second way I do it.
3 little piggies went out one day.
And it's pretty cool. Sometime I even go in here and select them all, and I drop the format.
3 little piggies went out one day.
And it sound a little bit more natural, or sometimes I pitch it up.
3 little piggies.
I don't go too high because it sounds chipmunky.
3 little piggies. 3.
So in this case, I'll drop it.
3 little piggies went out one day. 3 little piggies went out one day.
right? And that is the second way that I'll do it. And now I'm going to show you the third way that I'll do the harmonies. So let's go back over to Audimee, and let's go back up here, and let's go to my voices, pick ribs again. And the other way is make harmonies. So I click that, and you got to keep in mind, well, I'll show you better, I can tell you. So let's go ahead and drag, let's bring the converted summer in. And we'll base the harmonies based off of summer vocals. Now let's go ahead and add these. And I don't mess around with it a whole lot. So what I mean is, let's play back first.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Okay, so since we know the key, or since it feels that the key is D sharp major, then all we have to do is just really kind of just mess around with click melody, and then mess around with the thirds and the roots and the drones and things like that. So first thing I like to do is hit the third on one of them and then play it back and make sure that we is in the key of the song. So let's play it.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Okay, we are. Now we can hear that he kind of sound pitchy and whiny. Well, first of all, it shouldn't be him. So let's go ahead and select like ribs. And we got ribs hitting the third, so let's play it back.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Okay, so that's clean. So then we go to the next one, and let's play clear. Her voice is pretty clear. And now I go, no, don't worry about the octaves. Now I go and play the fourth and see if we still in the key. Because sometimes we can select these harmonies and they actually don't be in the key still.
3 little piggies.
See, she's not in the key. You hear? See, so I ignore fourth and then I go to fifth.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Okay, that's okay. But we can go in here in the editor and we can fix some of this stuff. So let me play it back.
3 little piggies went out.
See, so no, I don't like that. I forget how to. You know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. I don't really like the editor in here, so we ain't gonna worry about that. But this
3
here,
little piggies.
I don't like.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Okay, that's okay. Actually, now that I'm listening to it.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Okay, and then we go to, let's see, Kylan, and let's see, just with Kylan by itself without no pitch.
3 little piggies went out one day.
All right, let's just see what the sixth note would do. I don't think the sixth note will work, but let's see.
3 little piggies went out one day.
All right, that's cool. But now you hear how he's really pitched up high. So if we change an octave, it may balance it out. So let's lower his octave so he won't be so much up there.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Much better. And he still sound like a kid. So that is the other way that I do the harmonies. We don't have to use all 5, but if I did, let's put the twins in there, and let's see what a lower third. We know that the higher third is working, but let's see what the lower third does.
3 little piggies went out one day.
That's
3
good.
little piggies went out one day.
And then we can do the last one, the neighbor, W girl, and we know that the third, fifth, and the sixth work. Let's see what the root drone does.
3 little piggies went out one day.
See, so this last note just hit one note straight all the way.
3 little piggies.
I can show you.
3 little piggies went out one day.
And those are cool harmonies. It add color and things like that. Or here's a third drone.
Went out one day.
Okay, and then let's listen to them all.
3 little piggies went out one day.
Now, a lot of times I've been using the drones because it's just one straight line, and I let the lead melody kind of move around. It seemed cleaner when we add less amount of harmonies, or the harmonies is kind of in the back, especially with the kids' tunes and melodies. It just seemed a lot more cleaner when we don't overdo the harmonies. You know what I mean? We do too many, then it kind of starts sounding R&B or whatever. So I just be real subtle and light. Then after we do that, I hit the convert, and what it does is, of course, it saves the file, but it saves it as a zip file. And again, I showed you how to unzip the zip file. But that's it. That is how I do the harmonies, the 3 different approach of harmonies. But again, one of the key things that I do that you might not do, and you may want to start practicing, is just pitching it, making the pitch much more cleaner. The cleaner pitch is contributing to the quality of the sound. I noticed that when I leave it raw, like if I don't pitch, sometimes it be dirty. It just be dirty, and then it bothers the ear. And especially with kids' music, I noticed that when we don't pitch it like perfect, almost auto-tune, it have a dirty vibe to it. It got a dirty texture. It's almost like the singers don't care. Now, it works sometimes because we know kids don't have a perfect melody line, but that's going to depend on the song. For the majority of the songs, I pitch everything so that everything come out really nice and clean. And nice and clean is a little bit more pleasant to the kids' ears. We want to keep the kids' ears in mind, and they'll turn away, even though they don't understand why they don't like something. They'll just turn away from something that have a slightly ill pitch. So I always go in here and I tighten up the pitch, and not only do that make the overall song pleasant, but it also treats the AI. It gives the AI a good thing to work on when it comes to producing really nice quality AI vocals. All right. Dang, man, I couldn't make this shorter. My bad. But anyway, that's how I do it. And so start practicing that a little bit and see how things turn out for yourself.